flipped off the boss and drank beers on live television and made 3 words in 316 a cultural phenomena. This man didn't just get over, he changed the pro wrestling business. I'm Tristen, and welcome to the Pro Wrestling Scorecard, where I break down the careers of wrestling's biggest names across 4 key categories: in-ring ability, mic skills, accomplishments, and overall legacy. And then I give it a final score out of 10. Today I'm talking about the man who defined the Attitude Era, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And in just a few minutes, I'm breaking down why Austin probably had the most complete resume in WWE history, and he didn't need 20 years to do it. Let's take a look at Stone Cold Steve Austin's Pro Wrestling Scorecard. For in-ring ability, I give Steve Austin 8 out of 10. Stone Cold didn't do flips in the ring unless he was flipping somebody off. He wasn't flashy, he was raw, gritty, and all attitude. Early in his career, he was a solid technician. But once the Attitude Era hit, he evolved into a full-on beer-drinking ass kicker, and it fit him perfectly. And of course, there's a Stone Cold Stunner, an all-time finisher. Simple, explosive, and got a crowd reaction every time. Steve Austin didn't need flash because his ring gear was all black. All Austin needed was fury, and that's exactly what he brought to the ring every time. For mic skills and charisma, I give Stone Cold Steve Austin a 10 out of 10. Stone Cold was electric on the mic, and his charisma was off the charts. His legendary Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass promo, it wasn't scripted. That was straight off the dome. He freestyled that. Stone Cold Steve Austin grabbed the mic and changed the game forever in real time. And yes, when you watch wrestling today, you still hear the what chant. What? Is it annoying? Maybe. All depends on who you ask. But back then, it was disruptive by design. Just like Stone Cold Steve Austin was, and it worked. Austin didn't cut promos. He dropped pipe bombs when CM Punk was still in high school. Every time he talked, the crowds listened. When you're looking at Stone Cold Steve Austin's accomplishments, his resume is elite. 6-time WWF champion, 2-time Intercontinental champion, 4-time WWE Tag Team champion, 1996 King of the Ring winner, 3-time Royal Rumble winner, and he was the 5th Triple Crown champion in WWE history. The only reason I didn't give Austin a perfect 10 is because he never held the European Championship and it was around during his prime. But let's be clear, his resume is still Hall of Fame status. For accomplishments, I give Stone Cold Steve Austin 9.5 out of 10. When you look at Stone Cold Steve Austin's legacy and impact, there's no argument here. It's a simple 10 out of 10. Stone Cold was the Attitude Era. He brought the edge, chaos, and unpredictability to pro wrestling. He feuded with the boss and gave the fans a voice and carried WWE through the Monday Night Wars. From his character to his promo style to the way he worked the crowd, his blueprint still influences the pro wrestling business today. Yeah! Because once you hear that glass, you know it's somebody's ass. Stone Cold Steve Austin is timeless. Let's look at Stone Cold Steve Austin's final score and breakdown. Here's Stone Cold Steve Austin's Pro Wrestling Scorecard. In-ring ability, 8 out of 10. Mic skills and charisma, 10. Accomplishments, 9.5. Legacy and impact, solid 10 out of 10. Final score is 9.3 out of 10. Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the most important and iconic careers in pro wrestling history, bar none. Do you think 9.3 is too high or too low? Drop your score in the comments for Stone Cold Steve Austin, because I want to hear what you think. And next time on the Pro Wrestling Scorecard, I'm breaking down the career of a man that went toe-to-toe with Stone Cold Steve Austin, crossed over to Hollywood, and became a global icon. The Rock is up next on the Pro Wrestling Scorecard, and you know that one is already going to be electrifying. YouTube thinks that you might want to watch one of these videos.